Good day to all of you. My name is Everly Orapahon from BSE 3A major in Filipino. For today's video, we're going to talk about the Samr model. First, let's define what is Samr model. The Samr model is a framework that orders strategies for classroom technology implementation into 4 stages. In each stage of the Samr model, the use of educational technology or EdTech becomes increasingly sophisticated. Substitution and augmentation strategies use EdTech to enhance learning and add value, whereas modification and redefinition stages harness EdTech to transform learning and make new things possible. Now, here's how can we harness each stages in a powerful classroom learning. First is the substitution. Substitution strategies can save you time and space by cutting back on laborious pen and paper tasks. Instead of printing out 20 plus paper resources that clog the cupboard, you can use technology to manage the resources with just a few clicks. Substitution also provides a much more accessible introduction to technological soft skills than modification and redefinition. It's the perfect opportunity for students to get comfortable with new technology before you start to transform their learning. Here's example of substitution. Having students type their work instead of writing it, using online quizzes and programs instead of pen and paper, uploading worksheet in PDF for students' access as opposed to photocopying using a digital interactive whiteboard as opposed to a traditional whiteboard and saving the result as a document. At the augmentation stage, technology adds something to the learning process beyond just convenience. It might give your students a clearer understanding of a complex topic or making it engaging in a way that traditional methods can't. It also allows for the introduction of more independent and student-centric learning. By using technology as a source of information, students can start actively learning without requiring constant teacher-led instruction. Example of augmentation: students give more informative and engaging oral presentation accompanied by a PowerPoint or Prezi containing multimedia elements. Students use the internet to independently research a topic as opposed to relying on teacher input. Students use an EdTech program that gamifies curriculum content for student engagement and allows students to track process in an accessible way. Teacher instruction is supplemented with a video that clarifies a particularly hard-to-explain concept. At the modification stage, technology is used to design interactive and dynamic tasks that go beyond the limitation of a traditional classroom. For example, students can collaborate on shared documents or work in large groups, allowing the seamless collaboration and knowledge sharing. This peer-to-peer work nurtures a more cooperative and dynamic class culture. Example of modification: students produce podcasts summarizing a topic which can be accessed by other students as a revision resource. Students can create informative video presentation in place of a standard oral presentation. They can use their voice alongside a broader variety of creative multimodal components. Students use a technological tool that makes an abstract concept visible in a hands-on responsive way. The most sophisticated stage of Samr is the redefinition, sees you using technology to make entirely new learning opportunities possible. Redefining learning has the potential to connect learning with the real world and produce authentic outcomes. It also gives students strong technological soft skills such as digital collaboration, communication, technological literacy, and the ability to adapt new systems and processes. Most importantly, using technology to redefine learning in your classroom translates to vibrant and engaged students who embrace a growth mindset. Example of redefinition: connecting your students with other people around the world as part of the learning journey, having students publish their work online where it can be viewed by peers and by the broader community, recording students as they deliver a presentation or practice a physical skill, then using this recording to prompt student reflection experimenting with tasks that use extensive multimodal elements, such as producing documentaries or short films, web pages, print documents with creative layouts. Always remember that you don't always have to define your student's journey. A few simple technological additions to an already effective teaching strategy might be all you need to make a difference.